same team. Are you surprised that it's gone this well, or did you think it was certain to work?
I thought it was going to be.
Oh, man, hard. Oh, he squared at Wesley Johnson, and then he hesitated.
If you guys want free V-Bucks, make sure to comment free V-Bucks in the comment section below. I'll be giving some away in an upcoming video, so make sure that you guys turn on notifications and subscribe if you haven't already so you never miss a future upload. With that said, let's get started. What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifterrs, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video here on my channel today. I'm super excited to be bringing you guys 6 game-breaking glitches that are still in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, the thing about glitches and exploits in general is that they really deter from the actual gameplay that the developers intended to have with the game. Glitches ruin all the fun, especially with people that are just trying to play the game and have fun. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the glitches and exploits that people use from third-party sources to download and use in Fortnite that make it very difficult for regular players to enjoy the game. On top of that, there are a ton of in-game issues that the developers still need to fix. So today's video is going to take a look at those third-party exploits in combination with the glitches that are still in the game, making it for 6 game-breaking glitches that definitely need to be addressed in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, before we do get started with today's video, I want you guys to go ahead and let me know in the comment section below what your favorite place to drop at in Fortnite is. Mine has got to be Pleasant Park. That's my favorite place to drop. So I want you guys to go ahead and leave a comment down below letting me know exactly what place you guys like to drop in the game. So guys, with that being said, let's get started with today's video, taking a look at 6 of the worst game-breaking glitches that need to be fixed. So the first glitch that we have here is wall hacks. Now, this is something that I know the developers absolutely 100% do not tolerate, and wall hacks are so unfortunate, especially when players are using them in the game and they're playing against people who are just trying to enjoy a game of Fortnite. As you guys can see from this gameplay that I was able to find, this is someone using wall hacks, and with it, they are clearly able to see enemies through buildings, through walls. They're able to see them on the other side of a town, and because of that, they're able to plan ahead and specifically aim to the head in order to kill those enemies very quickly. Now, wall hacks are a pretty common glitch or exploit, and what I mean by that is they can be found across multiple platforms in multiple different games, and as it applies to Fortnite, it's extremely unfortunate because it is a player versus player game. Once you die, you're completely out of the game, so to get killed by someone using these exploits and using these glitches, it really sucks, and I'm super glad that Epic Games is not tolerating glitches like this. So in addition to wall hacks, another game-breaking glitch is very similar to it, and that is Aimbot. What Aimbot does is it essentially allows your character to get headshots and kill enemies extremely quickly. You guys just saw the feed, you guys just saw the gameplay of someone using an Aimbot. It's really unfortunate because it's so similar to wall hacks in the sense where you can pretty much see exactly where players are on the map, because if you scope in with your weapon, it's automatically going to lock onto the enemy. It's going to target specifically their head. So if you're standing on the complete opposite side of the map and there's enemies 300, 400, 500 meters away, you can scope in with your assault rifle, with your sniper rifle. It's automatically going to go ahead and auto lock onto their head, making it extremely easy for you to go ahead and kill them. Now, wall hacks and aimbot are obviously some pretty crazy game-breaking glitches, and it's unfortunate because they can go across all platforms, whether it's PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. But as I've mentioned multiple times throughout this video, Epic Games cracks down on people using these exploits and glitches to ruin the fun of everyone else playing Fortnite. So if you guys know anyone using these types of exploits or these types of glitches, I highly encourage you guys to talk some sense into them, because Epic Games does not tolerate it. They're going to have their accounts banned, and if you guys have ever been killed by someone using these wall hacks or using an aimbot, make sure to report them, because it really ruins the fun for a lot of people who are just trying to enjoy the game. Now those first two glitches that I wanted to talk about in this video are essentially exploits that you can download from third-party vendors, and they're obviously major game-breaking glitches, but I wanted to go ahead and switch it up for these last 4 glitches, and these are glitches and issues that are still currently in the game that the developers need to address. The developers need to fix these glitches, they need to fix these issues, because it really takes away from the overall gameplay of Fortnite. It makes it very difficult to have a smooth sailing game. So with these next 4 glitches, they are issues that the developers need to address. So moving on to the next game-breaking glitch, this is an issue in regard to the inventory. Now this is something that I have experienced every single day since I've got on Fortnite after the most recent update, and what I mean by inventory issue is sometimes it only lets your character hold 4 items even though your inventory can hold up to 5. So when I'm playing, sometimes I can only put 4 items in my inventory. It leaves that 5th and final inventory spot completely blank, and I'm unable to pick up a 5th item, and every time I try to do so, it swaps out my 4th item for a different 4th item, and it's really unfortunate because I'm not able to hold all of the items that my inventory can handle. Eventually it sorts itself out as the game progresses, but in the time where I'm trying to pick up an item and there's enemies around me, it's really frustrating, it's really difficult, and I don't know if anyone else has experienced this. I know for one, I have experienced it a ton. A lot of my friends have experienced it as well, but I'm curious to know if you guys have experienced this game-breaking glitch in your guys' matches. So moving on to the next game-breaking glitch or issue, and it's actually in regard to the inventory yet again, and it's kind of funny because the inventory just appears to have a multitude of issues, and it sucks because the inventory and picking up weapons and items is an integral part of playing Fortnite, and if you can't successfully do this, and if you have issues in regard to your inventory, it really takes away from the gameplay. But this next inventory issue is when you can't pick up items in general. This doesn't necessarily mean when you have 5 items in your inventory. You could have 1, 2, or 3. Sometimes when you try to pick up an item, whether it's a med kit, a shield, or even a weapon, you can't pick it up. The game just lags and you have to drop certain items in order to pick up another or replace them, and it sucks because you don't have a full inventory. You're just trying to pick up a 4th item and it's not letting you. It's lagging a little bit, and in order to successfully pick up that next item, you need to drop all of your items and pick them up again. Now this is a huge issue, especially if you're looting a team that you just killed and there's enemies nearby. You want to loot them very quickly so you can survive. When you're unable to pick up certain items because the game's lagging and your inventory isn't allowing you to pick them up, it is a huge issue. Now, the next game-breaking glitch is in regard to building. Now, issues with building have forever been in the game. The developers always say that they've fixed these issues, they've fixed these glitches, but myself and all of my friends always seem to have difficulty when it comes to building items, whether that's trying to whip up a wall or stairs. Building is such a key and vital portion of Fortnite, and if there are glitches and issues when it comes to building, it's really difficult to survive and it's really difficult to play the game. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been experiencing a ton of building issues over these past couple of weeks, whether it's when I'm in a firefight with enemies, or when I'm trying to go up a mountain, or just simply trying to build a set of stairs to go and loot a house. Oftentimes, the game doesn't register that I've built a wall, it doesn't register that I've built a set of stairs. For example, if I'm trying to go up a mountain and I'm placing stairs down constantly, I could be scaling that mountain and all of a sudden I just fall through my set of stairs, I end up falling down the mountain and I end up dying, and it really sucks because I know for a fact that I'm building these stairs, I'm placing the materials in the correct and the right spot, but all of a sudden the game doesn't register that I've put that item down and I fall to my death, and it really sucks because building is such a key part of Fortnite. Now, another game-breaking glitch or issue that I know a lot of people have been experiencing lately is in regard to snipers and the sniper shots not necessarily registering and they're going through enemies. Now, this is really detrimental because some people find sniping to be a very difficult aspect of the game, but they also acknowledge that it's important to have a sniper. So for players that aren't very good at sniping, and when they have a sniper shot directly on an enemy and for some reason the game doesn't register that the bullet goes right right through the enemy's chest or right through the enemy's head. It really sucks because sniping is a very important aspect of the game, and I know that the developers have addressed this multiple times. They always say that sniping's been fixed, but over the past couple of weeks, sniping has been pretty bad, at least in my experiences, and I'm really hoping that this sniping issue is fixed because I really enjoy sniping, but it really sucks when my bullets don't register and kill those enemies. So the final game-breaking glitch that I wanted to touch on in today's video is in regard to shotguns. Over these past few weeks, the damage given out by shotguns has been significantly decreased, not as a result of the developers trying to nerf the shotguns, but because it's a glitch and it's an issue in the game. The shotguns are not dealing the appropriate amount of damage, especially when you get a headshot on an enemy, whether it's a common pump, whether it's an uncommon pump, whether it's a green, purple, or blue tactical shotgun. The shotguns are just not giving out the appropriate damage that they need to when you get a clear headshot on an enemy. I don't know, guys, check out this gameplay for yourself and you tell me.
Oh no.
There's no way! There's literally no way, dude. What the heck? Oh my god. Dude, no, oh wow, that was something, let me tell you. That was something. So guys, that's going to be it for today's Fortnite Battle Royale video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have experienced any of these issues or glitches in the game. And for me, I have experienced all of these aside from the exploits. Luckily, I've never encountered someone using the Wallhacks or the Aimbot to my knowledge. But again, in regard to all of those issues that the developers need to fix, these are all issues that myself, my friends, and I'm sure a lot of other people have experienced in the game. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and with that being said, I'll be sure to catch you guys later.